This is your Vijayalakshmi teacher and welcome to your social class. Yes students, we are discussing very interesting topic, that is celebrating festivals. Yes, festivals are days of celebration, festivals are days of happiness, festivals are the days to spend time with the families, festivals are about enjoying special food, festivals are holidays. Yes, we have learned a lot about celebrating festivals, why certain food and what are the rituals. That was our previous topic. In today's topic, we are going to learn two things. One is worshipping gods and nature. The other one is celebrating a festival at school. Right. So, to begin with, we are going to learn the stories behind festivals. Yes, from your CC course and from our family, from our elders also, from our teachers, from our textbooks, we have learnt that every festival has some story behind it. Okay, there are many things which are common among celebrations, that is getting up early, cleaning the house, decorating the house, going to the place of worship, on enjoying special food, worshipping God or nature. All these are common among many of the festivals. But what are the stories behind these festivals? Okay, so what kind of stories are behind celebrating these festivals? We'll discuss that now. So, worshipping gods and nature, block 13. Stories behind, there's some mistake here, small. Stories behind celebrating festivals. What kind of stories do we have behind celebrating festivals? Generally, the stories behind festivals are related to gods. Okay, so also God did this thing, or he went somewhere and came back, or God has achieved something, or he made something like victory over evil. Okay, so some stories are about gods, some about demons, like how the demons troubled people and how they were put to an end. Then some festivals are about courageous people. Okay, for example, Gandhi Jayanti we celebrate. Okay, about people also, and some are about birth of important people who later founded a religion. We also celebrate festivals about some people. Okay, some people's birthday is celebrated. For example, Buddha Purnima. Okay, why do we celebrate Buddha Purnima? Because he was a great person who later on he founded a religion called Buddhism. Okay, his religion was based on principles of simplicity, honesty and kindness towards all the creatures. Okay, so Buddha Purnima is the birthday of Lord Buddha. Some of the festivals we celebrate for respecting nature or worshipping gods. So these are generally the stories behind celebrating the festivals are either related to gods, demons, courageous people, birth of important people who later on founded a religion, respecting nature or worshipping God. Now we'll be learning about two types of festivals. That is religious festivals and seasonal festivals. Religious festivals are for worshipping gods. What do? We worship gods on religious festivals. Seasonal festivals, mostly we worship nature. So what are the festivals? Can we name some festivals which are known as religious festivals? Some of the religious festivals are Diwali, Dasara, Eid-ul-Zuha, Christmas, Buddha Purnima. Some of the seasonal festivals, okay, where we worship nature are Ugadi, Onam, Holi, Pongal, Baisakhi. So, you can draw this table in your classwork, okay, neatly. 2 columns you make, write the headings, which festivals come under religious festivals, Which festivals come under seasonal festivals? You can write neatly write in your classwork, right? Let's go further. Let us discuss a little more. Let us just revise what we have learnt. Here we have the names of some festivals. Diwali and Dasara are the religious festivals celebrated by Hindus. Okay? Diwali and Dasara are the religious festivals celebrated by Hindus. Eid is the religious festival celebrated by Muslims. Christmas and Easter are the religious festivals celebrated by Christians. Okay, religious festivals are on religious festivals people mainly worship the religion or the god, right? So next group of festivals are Pongal, Baisakhi and Makar Sankranti. These are the harvest festivals which are celebrated all over the states of India. Then we have Holi, which is a seasonal festival. It is celebrated by Hindus to welcome the spring season, right? So religious festivals, harvest festivals and seasonal festivals. Harvest festivals and seasonal festivals, they are mainly celebrated for worshipping the nature. Harvest festivals mainly to worship gods like the sun god or the rain or the water, right, or the rivers. They are mainly celebrated for worshipping the nature, right? And Holi is for the changing season, welcoming the spring season. Okay, we are dependent on nature for our food and many of our things, like it is most important. Nature is the integral part, because from nature only we are getting many things which enable us to live happily, such as the sunlight, the water from the rains, the air we breathe, the soil. All this help us to grow good crops and to get a bumper crop. When the farmers are very happy with the harvest, they give a thanksgiving to the nature. They thank the nature and celebrate the occasion. So these are harvest festivals, right students? Religious festivals, harvest festivals and seasonal festivals. We are taking so much from nature. We are depending upon nature for everything, most of our things. So how can we say thanks to the nature or respect nature? Are there any ways to say thanks to the nature or respect nature? Let us see. Say thanks or show respect to nature. Nature is nothing but our surroundings, rivers, earth, sun, trees. All this come under nature. So how can you say thanks to nature? Okay, you can say thanks to nature by planting more trees. Okay, you can plant. Okay, you can take a sapling from the nursery or somewhere and you can plant it in your house. Take care of the plant by watering it, taking good care of it, providing a fence to it, and you can plant more trees. That way you can say thanks to the nature. And you can stop by stopping people from cutting trees. The second way of saying thanks to nature is by stopping people. If you see anyone cutting the trees, you can go and stop them and educate them. You can explain to them how important trees are for our nature. Okay, so you can see here, you can see one person with the axe is cutting the tree. So here you can see one bird with the nest, right? You can stop this person, stop the people who are cutting the trees. You should say no to cutting the trees. And the third way of thanking the nature or respecting the nature is by keeping our surroundings clean. Okay, our rivers, our surroundings, we should keep them clean. We should not dump the garbage into the rivers or in our surroundings. We should always keep our rivers and surroundings clean. This way we can say thanks to the nature, right? After all the knowledge that we have gained from this topic, we should also apply it. Okay, what we have learned, we have to apply it. How? By doing the home assignment. So what is today's homework? Your today's homework is finish workbook S3 from page number 27. Open your volume 2 workbook, open to page number 27 and finish it. Okay, S3. And what are the questions in that we'll discuss later. And in your social class workbook, answer practice question number 3 and 5. Okay, one is workbook homework and one is notebook homework. Let us discuss what are the questions in the workbook, right? Okay. In S3, worshipping gods and nature, first question is, read the sentences in each box, write which shows respect to gods or religion and which shows respect to nature or seasons. There are 6 festivals. There are names of 6 festivals in the box. You have to find out whether they are festivals to respect God and religion or they are the festivals to respect nature or seasons. Okay, wherever it is God and season, gods and religion, you can write in the blank gods and religion. If the festival is about respecting nature or seasons, you can write it. Okay, that's very easy. If you read about it, you can easily do it off. Second question, write another way in which we can show respect to nature besides celebrating harvest festivals. Is there any other way of respecting or thanking nature apart from celebrating harvest festivals? Yes, just before we learned, like by planting more trees, by stopping people who are cutting trees, and keeping our surroundings clean, keeping our rivers clean, right? These are the 3 ways of showing our respect to nature apart from celebrating festivals. And remember students, even on the days of festivals also, see that you don't burn or burst this loud firecrackers. Use the idols which are made with organic material and see that you don't spread lot of garbage or don't cause noise, and try not to dump garbage into the rivers. Keep your surroundings clean. That is a nice way of thanking our nature. Thank you students, and this is the topic, and we'll go learn another next topic. Do this homework, it is very easy, and let us discuss these questions. What are these questions? Answer practice question 3 and 5. What are these? Practice question 3 is from page number, textbook page number 86. Third question is, give 2 reasons why you celebrate festivals. Okay, give 2 reasons why you celebrate festivals. That is one question. Then fifth question is, suggest 3 ways in which you can help homeless people and the environment during festivals. Okay, how can you help homeless people to celebrate festivals? Okay, that is the next question. Third question and fifth question you write down in your classwork. Okay, this is related to this topic. Now we'll go and learn another topic from this block. What is the topic? It is about celebrating a festival in school. We have celebrated many festivals in our school, right? We celebrate almost every festival in our school. We used to enjoy so much. Okay, like whether it is Ganesh Chaturthi, we'll bring a lot of clay and we distribute to all our students. Students spread out the newspaper, make the idol, okay, shape it, mold it, then decorate it with turmeric or glitters. Okay, then we take it around to display in every class and we shout out. We celebrate Christmas where we sing songs, carols, and even Santa Claus comes. We also celebrate Eid festival. Okay, we do prayers on that. Such a nice way of celebrating festivals, right?